Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. I shit on a lot of products on this channel and a lot of brands. It's one of my favorite things to do. Only because I used to think giving negative reviews was pointless. I was under the opinion that like, who wants to hear a negative review? I'd rather just not talk about it. But negative reviews are just as helpful as positive reviews. And to be honest, if you don't give some negative reviews, people think you're sponsored by every single product you talk about. But today I want to share some goodness. I want to share some of my favorite products, 5 of my favorite products from 5 of my favorite brands. Now, these aren't my 5 favorite brands of all time. I have a lot of favorite brands, or let's say good brands in good standing with me because their products are good. These are just 5 products that I'm currently using and have used for a long time that I absolutely love from 5 brands who create very, very good products. Let's start off with a product from Siggy Skin. This is their daytime moisturizer, Idyllic Fields. If you are oily to combination, I would say, and you're looking for a very nice daytime moisturizer that gives you the hydration, the moisture, that's a perfect fit for both your dry areas and your oily areas, this is the one. This is the one for you. Also, a percentage of all purchases go to an animal shelter. There's a dog on the packaging in memory of this dog. I can't remember his name. I thought I kept the packaging, apparently not. So I was instantly swayed by the positive dog connotation. But they describe this moisturizer as a waterless daytime moisturizer that effectively addresses skin concerns such as skin dryness, inflammation, and compromised skin barrier function. They describe the texture of this moisturizer as a souffle cream. And I would say it's a little bit lighter than a souffle, but it's very much like a jelly souffle, like merge the two together and you have this bouncy textured moisturizer. And it is very calming, very irritant relieving. And it's one of those moisturizers that when my skin is feeling like crap, or like I don't want to risk anything, I've got an event coming up, I've got like a family gathering or something, I don't want my skin to do anything weird, I will reach for this moisturizer and a few others, but this is one of them that I will put on and know very safely that my skin is going to be safe and happy. So this moisturizer has 71.9% oats. Really, I love this for helping to like soothe the skin. And there's something called troxarutin, which they say is a powerful plant-derived active ingredient from the Japanese pagoda tree, which helps with skin inflammation and relieving irritation while helping firm up the skin. Polyglutamic acid, which is like hyaluronic acid on crack, like it's very, very good, very hydrating. And matcha extracts for a really nice antioxidant effect. It's this very nice greeny yellow color that looks like a good green tea dessert. Do you know what I mean? Like it looks very, very nice and feels very nice on the skin, extremely soothing. They're in this because I haven't disliked a single one of their products yet. I've tried their essence, their night serum. Is it a night serum? One of the serums and like an evening moisturizer. They have a cleansing balm, which I haven't used yet, a mask, which I haven't used yet, and an eye cream, which I think I've used on and off. But I've not been unimpressed by a single one of their products. I'm really, really looking forward to actually cracking open the cleansing balm. I got a bit of a line going, a bit of a queue, but I'm really looking forward to using it. Definitely check out this brand because I'm not seeing a lot about them online in the skincare space at the moment. So please do check them out. I'm really, really enjoying their products. Next up, we know I love a toner. I love a good mist. I never used to like mist, but I like mist because they are just toners. I never used to like the way people used mist as like after a moisturizer. I was like, what? But a mist is essentially a spray toner, right? And I love a toner. One of my favorite, which you might recognize if you've been watching me for a while, is Jordan Samuel Skin's Hydrate the Mist. This is bigger than the one that I used to use. This is just like a bigger size. This is 120 ml. And for me, this is the ultimate hydrating toner. The ultimate hydrating toner with some of my favorite ingredients in. I do feel like, even though it wasn't, I do feel like this toner was made for me, even though it wasn't. But I look at the ingredients, I'm like, did I give them a list of ingredients I like? And they were like, we'll make you a toner real quick. They describe this as a weightless vegan formula that's perfect for using as a post-cleanse toner or throughout the day to pep up dehydrated skin, sinking seamlessly into your skin without compromising your makeup. So you can use this over the top of your makeup for a dewier glow. This is a blend of botanical ingredients, nourishing humectants, including antioxidant-rich red seaweed extract to help to help with moisture, cucumber to help soothe, glycerin to help hydrate the skin, panthenol, one of my favorite soothing ingredients, betaine, we have hyaluronic acid. This is just everything you want to help hydrate your skin. And it has this like really fresh cucumber scent. Think Glow Recipes BHA toner, less sweet. Like take out that sweet watermelon and then you're just left with this like cucumber water. You know, like when posh people have cucumber water at their barbecue and then they like, you have lemon water next to it and they have those big things with it smells like that. But it's cooling, it's refreshing. You could do a really light layer just to perk up your skin and make it look nicer, or you can just really go at it, spritz after your cleanse, before your serums to really make the most of its hydrating benefits and prep your skin for the rest of your skincare routine. I absolutely love it. This brand is considered one of my favorites, even though I feel like I don't talk about this brand enough. I have this thing when I use products often and they're just in my like basic routines or my go-tos, I sometimes forget to talk about them because they're so commonplace for me. But Jordan Samuel Skin's moisturizers, cleansers, eye cream in particular, I'll be talking about that in a video coming up because I've completely emptied that, and the mist, which is what first introduced me to the brand. Some of the nicest to use products, some of the most effective products I've ever used. And when it comes to a brand and products, I like to see visual results that I know are only temporary, but products with long-lasting results as well. So products that are not only going to give me an instant pickup to my skin, but are going to have long-term good effects on my skin as well. And Jordan Samuel Skin just seems to do that for me. Their eye cream, amazing. This and the eye cream, two of my favorite products. Next up is a brand I've not talked about before, and that's Tiny Associates, and this is their boosting molecules. This is a brand that reached out to me to send me some stuff because I had followed them for a long time. I followed them for a really long time. And it's one of those brands I kept meaning to buy stuff from because I saw the occasional person I follow talk about it. I was like, that seems like a really interesting brand. And this is the way I see skincare going forward, and in particular sustainable, truly sustainable skincare. They say in our resource-constrained world, we are overdue for a sustainable alternative to natural ingredients. The farming of natural ingredients for use in skincare puts increasing pressure on the limited natural resources, with ingredients being pulled from the earth on an industrial scale and leaving a significant carbon footprint behind. Sustainably brewed natural molecules is the answer to the new natural that we need for our skincare essentials. Yes, I love this. I think Make do this as well. I'm sure a fair few other brands do, but to really have it as one of their the key factors of their brand and something to put forward as very, very important. This is true, not greenwashing for me. When brands like, we're all natural, we pick up ingredients right off a fucking bush. I'm like, I don't care. Like, to me, that sounds like a waste of land. It sounds like it's putting pressure on the land. It's not for me. So I find this really, really interesting. My favorite product from them at the moment is their Face Serum Boosting Molecules 1. They describe this as a nourishing daily water-based concentrate formulated to visibly smooth skin texture and to unify skin tone. Helps with the skin microbiome. It's fragrance-free, contains 12 different molecules naturally occurring in the skin, and has pre and postbiotics. And this for me kind of seems like a maintenance serum in the sense that you can use it every day all the time along with other actives. Helps reduce the appearance of fine lines, calms irritated skin and redness, helps with skin microbiome, and contains all these lipids and amino acids, they say on the website, naturally occurring in the skin. So cholesterol, phytosphingosine, proline, serine, theranine, I'm saying all this wrong, I'm so sorry, ceramide AP, NP, ceramide EOP, all helping with barrier function, and all these sustainably brewed ingredients, natural ingredients. So I used this before one of my new favorite The Ordinary serums, and I finished this before then, and my skin was doing really, really well. I feel like The Ordinary serum kind of pushed it further, but I loved using this as a daily just go-to to help my skin feel and look good. Skin barrier is great. I haven't experienced any irritation for such a long time. I haven't experienced any like real redness, of course, other than my rosacea, which a product isn't going to help with, you know. And I feel like it's like a vitamin tablet for my skin. Like I should be just using a bit every day, you know, to keep my skin healthy, to keep it working and looking its best. But I want to use this, and I want to use this brand because I love their mission. I love what they stand for. At the moment, they have a very back to basics kind of selection. Their moisturizer, again, like the Siggy Skin one being one of my go-to. If I don't want my skin to fuck up, if I don't want my skin to start breaking out or anything like that, I will opt for that moisturizer out of a couple, knowing my skin is going to be happy and healthy. So it's a brand that I'm really looking forward to getting to know more of, use more of. So here it is. I literally have the tiniest bit left, which I'm going to use to like demo it on camera. But other than that, it's emptied. Like I loved using this twice a day. I have to talk about Crave Beauty and their Makeup Rewind. Not many people know, but I actually tested this product maybe 3 years ago. Before its launch, I tested it. I had a meeting with Leah. I was sent samples, and it was a very different product then, very different to what it was now. But I was so excited about trying it because the sample that they sent me, the texture that it melted down to, it was more like a jelly balm then. Texture it melted down to, the way the oils just worked over my skin to help remove sunscreen. I tested it with makeup. I just got like a compact and was like, wore it for a day, then wiped it off with the sample. It was incredible. Zero hard work just to break it down. So I was, of course, super excited to try the final product. And it is incredible, incredible. If you take a balm, take an oil, kind of merge the two like this, in like this almost like jelly cleanser texture, that's what it's like, but more on the oily side. It instantly breaks down into an oil. So it's like, if you don't like the mess of a cleansing oil, this is perfect. If you hate the effort and like, you know, faff of a cleansing balm, this is perfect. You know, I'm kind of like obsessed with user experience. Do you know what I mean? Like I like things to be simple and easy, but I do also like to do a really long routine, but I do like things to be simple and easy on my everyday nights of like skincare. And this falls right into that category. It's just a pleasure to use. It's easy to use. I have left this product in hotel rooms so many times and it pisses, because I take it into the shower with me and I get so grumpy and so angry. So I ordered like 5 this time around because I'm not losing it again. So they describe this as a one-of-a-kind jelly oil cleanser that makes cleansing fun and effortless. True. Makeup Rewind gently takes off makeup, sunscreen, and impurities using sustainably sourced upcycled grapeseed oil. Unwind your day and rewind back onto your true self. Another thing as well, I love Crave Beauty's openness on their carbon footprint, what's it called, their eco-friendliness, what's the sustainability, they're very open about it. And actually Leah Yu now has a new, is it a new channel? I think she has a new channel, which I'll link down below, and like a whole new type of content, deep diving into how sustainable products really are. So interesting, so well edited, and so interesting to watch. I learned so much, which you should go and watch. But they say that upcycled grapeseed oil comes from wasteland of your favorite glass of red. The lightweight, non-comedogenic oil breaks down oil-based impurities on your skin, including makeup and SPF. So next time you take a sip or two, remember our Makeup Rewind shares the same vine. So they have their upcycled grapeseed oil, sunflower seed oil, and vitamin E. All just lovely oils that break everything down easily, effortlessly, in a non-messy way. I absolutely love it. Not as surprising as their Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser is one of my favorite cleansers of all time. Finally, another brand that I feel like I don't shout out their products enough, despite absolutely loving all their products. That's Dew Skin. I've been talking about their eye cream for the longest time. I absolutely love it. I love their reusable eye patches. I love their serum. But one product that I'm just constantly using and running out of is their Instant Angel. And they say that this is your skin barriers protector. Deeply moisturizing, this nourishing face cream supports and repairs skin whilst giving an ethereal glow. Using a blend of phytosterols, free fatty acids, a few things I can't read, ceramide NG, glycerin, urea, squalane, and sodium PCA, Instant Angel gives lasting hydration while reinforcing the skin's barrier, leaving it feeling strong, smooth, and firm. And it does do that. It leaves the skin feeling protected, healthy, cared for, looking dewy, glowy, and feeling so well moisturized. Again, another moisturizer that not only do I use if I want my skin to be breakout free, irritation free, but when my skin is in that position of feeling irritated, I've experimented with too many products, a product hasn't agreed with me, I'm just having a rough time, rosacea flare-ups, this is a moisturizer, this and my Astura moisturizer that I will reach for, knowing it's going to help my skin recover and put my skin back in a happy and healthy position. And I love their brand because not only do they have at the moment like a minimal capsule collection, But you can really tell that's because they focus on each product to make it perfect, to make it as good as it should be, as good as they want it to be, and as good as we want products to be. They lead with education. I think their Instagram profile, for example, is full of like really good education and is never kind of posted to mislead or sell through fear or sell through fake science or anything like that. They're a great brand to follow, not only just to love their products, but to learn a lot from about the industry as a whole. So those were 5 of my favorite products from 5 of my favorite brands. As I mentioned, I have many more favorite brands, but those are 5 of my favorites at the moment, in this moment in time. Let me know if you've used any of these products and your thoughts and feelings about them in the comments below. You watch some more product reviews here and some general light entertainment here, and I'll see you over there.